general evaluator. As you all know, maybe some of you don't know, part of being a Toastmaster is giving that first speech. And I can remember when I first joined Toastmasters several years ago, my first speech, and I was horrified. I was just frozen with fear. And it was difficult for me to stand up here and talk to people about myself. Well, Gaurav, did I pronounce your name right?
Yeah.
You did an awesome job. You got over the hump. The hardest part was standing up and getting up here and speaking to people, and you did that. You did an awesome job. You also did it, I noticed, with no notes, which is also a really good thing. However, I think you learned that not having notes is kind of a problem if you haven't properly rehearsed all the things that you wanted to say. So I noticed that you stumbled a couple of times because you were a little unsure about what came next in your speech. So you might want to hang on to the notes, maybe just set them down here in front of you and not refer to them if you don't want to use them, just to have them in case you stumble a little bit on what your next topic will be. Overall, your speech was really good. You did a really good organization. You had all the three parts enumerated, and you even had some sub-bullets in there that you enumerated as well, which is just what you were told you needed to do in your manual. You also used good humor. You japed us when you said, do you all know where India is? I thought that was funny. You also had some self-deprecating humor in there, which is also, it relieves tension from the audience, and it lets people identify better with you. And the whole purpose of giving a speech is so that you can communicate and then you can connect with the people that you're talking to and have some kind of a bond, and you did that. I felt that your hand gesture use was pretty good. You had reasonable eye contact, although I did notice occasionally you didn't hold a very long contact with people with your eyes. But overall, I was really impressed, and I look forward to seeing your next speech. I think you're going to do an awesome job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kurt. Next, we have the time report. Donata?